Good morning, my name is Engineer Piyush Pandey. Welcome to today's session of Motivational Skills, and the topic for today's discussion is comparing. Ladies and gentlemen, comparing is a scenario wherein on stage in front of large number of audience, two people, they manage the stage activities. Two people, they speak to the audience, they start the event and they continue with the event. During any kind of fest in any educational institution or any other kind of official institution also, large number of activities are performed by large number of people. There are certain award distribution things also that happen during crucial occasions inside any organization. To host that event successfully, comparing is done. In most of the cases, one male and one female candidate are designated to handle the stage, to speak on the stage, to make the audience familiar with what type of event is going on and what are the activities that are going to be performed in that particular event. That is known as comparing. Now, the success of any event depends upon the people who are comparing the event. The male and the female candidate, in most of the cases, they ensure proper completion of a particular event because they are like informer of that particular event. As I said, they are the people who open the event, who tell the sitting audience that what is going to happen next, and even in between they remain in close contact with the viewers to make them understand everything about the event. Now they start the speech by greeting the sitting audience and then they take turns speaking their own specific script. In most of the cases, they prepare a prior script in advance and they have to speak according to that script, taking turns. One person at one time and then next person at another time. A proper coordination needs to be maintained between the male candidate and the female candidate who are handling this stage. Now here, few crucial things must be kept in mind. Since they are the people whom audience are watching consistently, they must have an authentic dress. Their dressing sense must be highly authentic because they are in a particular way the representatives of the organization who is organizing such an event. That's why the first criteria of achieving success is they should have a highly authentic formal dress code. The second criteria is they must have a smile on their face. Ladies and gentlemen, smile on the face of speaker, it automatically creates enthusiasm in the mind of listeners, in the mind of viewers. If you are enthusiastic as a speaker, your listeners will also be enthusiastic automatically. And opposite to this, if you are dull, your viewers will also be dull and it will be an unsuccessful event. That's why while you are standing on the podium, you are comparing, you must have smile on your face. Looking at you, people must understand that yes, you are having a welcoming face and you are ready to deal with the audience positively. Another crucial aspect is whatever language you are using for comparing, you must be perfect in that language. By perfection, I mean to say the grammatical structure of that particular language. Doesn't matter what language you are using. Ladies and gentlemen, in many scenarios, people use their own regional languages. If the event is being organized in a local community. At a wider scale, at a bigger scale, people majorly use Hindi language depending upon the scenario, the type of the audience and the type of the event that is taking place, and English also. That's why whatever language you are using during comparing, you must be perfect in that language. While speaking, there should be zero grammatical mistake because if even a single grammatical mistake you make, audience will analyze it thoroughly and it will degrade your reputation as a presenter. That's why while speaking, please keep this thing in your mind that whatever language you are using, Hindi, English or regional language of a particular state where you are performing that event, grammatical correctness of a language must be ensured. That is the first point of establishing reputation during comparing process. Then two people who are comparing, they must have a proper coordination between what they are speaking. They must prepare their written material according to that. And the written material that they are preparing, it should be in a sequential order. One person is speaking at a one time and then the next person following that person. And the script that you prepare, it should move in the form of a story. Why in the form of a story? It should move in the form of story depicting what events are about to come. Now, there are different people who are going to perform on a stage, and as stage holder, as a host, you have to tell the audience that what events are coming up. So, you must prepare your script in that sequential order, and you must follow that sequential order so that by your mode, by your medium, audience can clearly understand that what are the things that are coming up. You are basically a guide, an informer to the audience that is watching the event. That's why script should be in a sequential order. Another crucial aspect is you should not be totally dependent on the script. If you are totally dependent on the script, you will only read what is mentioned in the script, and it will look like a monotonous event. People will think that they just have script and they are just reading from the script. Along with reading from the script, you must put your own specific element. While speaking, you must crack a joke according to a particular scenario on which you are talking. You must crack joke on each other. You must tease each other in a friendly way. The two people who are comparing, they must tease each other in a funny way, in a jolly way, so that it creates a funny atmosphere in front of the audience and audience feel excited. Ladies and gentlemen, maintaining the mood of the audience is specifically the responsibility of the people who are comparing, who are anchoring. That's why along with the actual script that you have prepared, you must add something from your own specific elements, your own specific jokes and anything like that, whatever you prefer, so that it can create a jolly atmosphere while you are addressing the audience. This is very much required. Time to time, you need to make eye contact with each other also. In case two people are comparing, time to time, you must make eye contact with each other also. And rest all the time, you should maintain proper eye contact with everyone sitting in the audience. It creates an atmosphere that you are not just addressing the audience as a passive speaker, and audience is not just listening to you as a passive listener. It creates an atmosphere that you are involving audience also in the speech. And then when the event is over, you must gracefully end that comparing process also. At the end, you must thank all the participating members who performed on stage. You must thank all the people who were sitting in the audience, who devoted their precious time in coming to that particular event and giving their precious time to that event. You must thank all the chief guests and all the dignitaries who were the part of that event. And you must end that process beautifully. The ending should be so good that audience must feel that yes, you people really handled the stage well. And in future also, whenever such kind of event takes place inside the organization, the management will prefer only you as anchor. In this way, you can establish your good reputation in front of your organization. Ladies and gentlemen, anchoring, comparing, addressing a large number of audience is a talent which must be cultivated thoroughly. It is a very dynamic quality of your individual personality. In terms of personality development, comparing and anchoring in front of a large number of audience is considered to be the best skill that you can have. That's why whenever you get any chance of participating in any kind of stage handling event, any kind of comparing activity, any kind of anchoring activity, please volunteer for that. Please take initiative yourself that yes, I will be the part of this particular event, even if I am doing it for the first time, but still I will give it a try and I will face the audience confidently. It will develop the ability of facing large number of crowd in your personality, and because of this ability you will never feel nervous, doesn't matter what is the situation in your life. It is a personality development activity, ladies and gentlemen, that boosts the confidence of an individual at such a rate that once a person becomes confident, he is confident forever. You cannot let him down in any situation, in any scenario. That's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you loved my today's video. Please subscribe my channel, ER Piyush Pandey, trainer B.Tech MBA, and please press the bell icon for constant updates. Thank you very much. Have a great day.